Yo,
All
are
right,
we live? We're
we're
here.
live, bro. Bear
Bear
Banter,
Banter,
episode 9.
episode 9. We're here. That's K to the B, Uncle Juice right here. How y'all doing today? I hope so. Hope pretty good.
Oh man, bro, it's a beautiful
Yeah.
day, man.
Yes,
Another
it is.
episode of Bear Banter. This is crazy. Episode 9, man. We're
We
almost
got
done with the
one.
season.
Yo, we got one more left after this.
I know it's kind of crazy, man. We've
Yeah.
been on a run, a crazy run with this thing, and it's
Yep.
going good, man.
Yo, I'm still getting nothing but love from everyone. I'm feeling good about this. I'm feeling really good.
Absolutely, and I think this is just prepping us for season 2.
Yep.
Because obviously, we wanted to work out the kinks for season 1. But now I
Absolutely.
think we're in a groove now. I think we're in a good place, man. Season 2 is going to be epic, and,
Oh,
and, and we appreciate everybody that's supporting us, man.
yo, we
Truly,
got some things coming. We got some things coming for season 2.
100%, 100%, 100%.
Yep. Yep.
Bro, listen, I wanted to piggyback off of last episode because it
Yeah.
is Women's Appreciation Month, and I kind of want to continue that appreciation for the women in the world. Um, March Madness is obviously
Yeah.
this is that time of year right now. March Madness, college basketball. This is a great time.
Yep.
And
Sure is.
honest, bro, women's basketball. I think the women's side is getting a lot more love than the men's side. I'm a little more
I,
excited for the women's side.
well, there's way more star power. You got my girl Buckers. You got Caitlin Clark. You got Angel Reese. You got all them girls. What is it? South Carolina. I mean,
No, look,
they're missing a couple
no,
people. Yeah, go ahead.
no, bro. Listen, you're right. You hit it right on the head. Angel Reese, Caitlin Clark, Paige Beckers. You got. I think there's more star power and more notable names on the women's side.
Yep.
And I got to be honest, they've been playing a better brand of basketball. It's better to watch. I'm a
It's
little more
been
excited.
way more enjoyable to watch women's basketball.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to. Obviously, I'm looking forward to both sides, but
Yep.
I'm really interested to see what happens on the women's side because there's so much star power, so much star power.
Yes, there is. I cannot wait. I mean, the men's tournament is going to be good, but the women's is going to be way better. I mean, like way better.
Who's your pick? If you had one pick, who's your pick to win it
LSU,
all? LSU.
LSU.
See, I like LSU, but like you said,
Mhm.
South Carolina, Dawn Staley,
Yep.
um, they got a more collective unit. But UConn, Paige
Yes.
Beckers is different. She's on a
Yeah.
different level, bro.
She's a different girl. She is a different girl.
Bro, she came back off that injury, and she's probably one of the best players in the country. Obviously, Caitlin Clark is Caitlin Clark, but
Yeah. She's going
bro,
to be there.
people forget about Paige Beckers, man. UConn's gonna make some real noise.
Yep. Oh, don't
Yo,
forget
my
about USC.
USC too. Listen, bro, there's some even, and I know people are gonna go crazy when I say this because it sounds crazy, but Syracuse, bro,
y'all
Deasia
need
Fair.
y'all need something.
Listen, Deasia Fair. Yeah, I gotta listen. You know me, I'm a big SU guy, big
Yep.
Orangeman fan, and our women's team had a hell of a year this year, and I love to. I'm interested to see how they do in the tournament because
Yeah.
Deasia, bro, she's another one of the best players in the country. So
She's
I'm
different.
excited to see. I'm excited to see what happens on the women's side. But shout out to the women, the women's
Yep.
tournament. Shout out to March Madness in general. I
Yep.
think this is one of the best times of year for
It is.
basketball. On any level, NBA, college, it doesn't get any better than this, man. People filling out brackets,
Those
making
first couple of
crazy.
days, those first days, like the 12 leg games, people are just not going to work and stuff for it. It's something.
Yeah, definitely, bro.
Yep.
You're right. Those first 2 days are crazy,
Yep.
and hopefully we see some upsets. I mean that's what the tournament's about, man. You see those Cinderella stories,
We will.
and
I got Grand Canyon. I cover Grand Canyon.
Yo, I'd love to see a team. Listen, every year you got a team like that. I'd love to see a team like that make a run, bro.
Yep.
Grand Canyon, fucking
Yep.
UMBC, whoever it is.
Oh,
Who was the team? They had the nun that was like I can't remember. It was a couple. I think it might have been a couple
it
years
was like
back.
it was like Chicago, Illinois, or something. There was two names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Marymount, whatever it
Yep.
was,
Yeah, it was.
and
It
they
was Claremont. It was Claremont.
and they made the run. I think they
Yep.
went all the way to the Final Four. They
Yeah,
might
yeah,
have
yeah.
went to all the way to the Final Four. Yeah, I love stories like that, bro. That's why
Well,
it's the best time of year. Um, I wanted.
oh,
I saw. Go ahead.
and I was gonna say, I got people turning on me. I saw my man Barack out here picking Vermont over Duke. He's about to take my vote back.
You know what's
I'm just,
crazy though, bro? Vermont is one of those teams. Shout out to the former president. That's my guy too. Um, Vermont always makes a run, bro.
they
I can
do.
see it happening.
Yo, wait. If Duke loses in the first round, we ain't doing this season two. I ain't gonna be around. I'm gonna be hiding.
You know it's tough, man. Teams like Duke, because they were good all year,
Yep.
it's tough when they get to the tournament because they got an X on their back. So you
Yeah.
know every game they play, that's like a national championship for the other team.
Yeah.
So that I mean it's unfortunate, but that's what happens when you're Duke. You're one of the
And
best, the big dogs.
we've had enough losses in the first round in the last couple of years, so I unfortunately know about it.
Especially they had that early exit out of the ACC tourney. So I know they got the,
I mean,
I had I
you
had
want
to
to do that? You want to
I
do
had
that?
to I had to throw that out there.
I got yo, brother. Yo, I got three letters for you. NIT.
What's crazy is though, listen, NC State ended up winning the ACC. So they
They
beat
did.
Cuse and they beat Duke. So obviously, I mean they're having a hell of a run
Yeah.
going into the tournament.
I
And
got them
bro,
going
listen,
pretty far.
listen, the ACC, people don't talk about it enough. It's one of the best conferences in the country. Every game you play
No,
is a dogfight.
ever. No, not at, like since the downfall of the Big East, ACC has been the best conference ever. Like
No,
we,
100%.
I mean, granted, we haven't had like outside of I think Virginia a couple of years ago. We haven't in North Carolina, obviously. Unfortunately, national championships haven't been there, but we're the best conference of all time.
No, definitely. I agree, bro. I
Yeah,
agree. 1,000. I mean, and it used to be, they used to take 8, 9 teams in the tournament.
yeah,
Every year, you were almost guaranteed if you were on that eighth and ninth spot, you were making that top 64.
and it's
So
crazy
that's
because
all.
like our lower teams, like the Miami's and the Virginia Techs of the world, are making runs in the tournament.
And exactly, even the bottom of the
Yep,
conference,
yep,
you put them in any other conference, they might be in the top 10, top
yep,
five even. So
absolutely.
no, shout out to the ACC, man. High level basketball, great
Yep,
competition, and it's definitely like you said, the best conference in the
what I
country.
do right here. Yep,
I wanted to. I happened to see this morning. The We were talking about Megan Thee Stallion and Glorilla. They actually teamed up for
yep,
a tour. I just did you see that,
yeah, Glow. I saw it.
bro? That's got to be an epic tour. That's almost like Drake and Cole getting together for their tour. But on
Oh,
the
there's
I
my
had to.
name.
But on the women's side, though,
Yep,
these two, listen, those are two powerhouses, bro.
they
Megan Thee
are.
Stallion and Glorilla, those two, I mean, they're gonna shut cities down.
Yep.
That's a tour I would love to see. I mean, if that came anywhere near New York, bro, I would love to see that. That's gonna be a great show. Hot Girl Summer for sure.
And, and not only that, I'm sure they're going to have some other people on tour too. Like the other opening acts are going to be probably just as good.
No, 100%. 100%. 100%. I happened to see that. I was scrolling this morning and I was like, damn, I got to bring that up because we were
Yep.
just talking about those two. It's good to see like powerhouses in music collab and
Yeah.
tour together. You know what I mean? Like,
Coming
obviously, I'm
together.
biased. I'm biased on the whole thing, but
Come
you
on.
listen,
I
music
know you.
people, you want to see that
I,
them come together like that, though, bro.
yep. I know who you're going to segue this into. I just want you to get it over with now. I know. I just know it's coming.
No, 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 no. Not what you think. Listen, go ahead. What do you think? What do you think I'm thinking?
You're going to somehow bring up Rhapsody into all this. I just know it.
I
I
was
know her.
actually gonna, hundred
I know her.
percent. I
Her
was.
her album's coming. I know, but like
Listen,
she.
bro. She's everywhere. Since we've been talking about her, I
Yep.
promise you, I've seen her on L.A. Leaker freestyles. I've seen her on Genius, lyrical breakdown. I've seen her on like everything promoting this album.
Yeah.
So this is gonna be a special project. I mean, I know I'm biased. But bro, this is gonna be you might even enjoy this project. I think.
I'm going to listen to her for the production. She always gets good production behind her.
Yeah, super
For
dope
instance,
production.
I just hope I don't fall asleep. That's all. That's all I'm looking for.
Speaking of falling asleep, another thing I happen to see, Lauren Hill bringing it back up. I had to, and
Oh,
this is by chance. This is not like it just happened to be. This was in the news. So her one album,
yep.
Miseducation of Lauren Hill, is actually being inducted into the Music Hall of Fame. You could Google this
You
after the
know,
episode too.
no, it. You know what? It should be because it's a game changing album. But that's it.
How coincidentally is that? Like we were just talking about that. For that to break the news like recently is crazy to me.
Because
It's
they heard
crazy.
us. They heard us. Duh. That's what
they
it
heard the
was.
bear banter and they're like, yo, listen, we gotta let it be known.
Yep.
She's got a Hall of Fame, incredible, one of the greatest albums of all time. But she's
I
only got
will.
one. I'll
I'm
give her
always
that.
gonna give her that, but she just has one in the Fugees. That's it.
And the food, but they're listen, these are like milestones in music when these albums came out, man.
I know. I know. It's just that's it.
I rather have quality over quantity, bro. If you got one album that's Hall of Fame-ish,
Yep.
I'll take it. I'll take it. Because you can run it back front to back a million times and it'll never get old.
Yeah. Nothing. No skippables on that one. I'll give her that one too. You're not skipping one song on the album.
Not one song. And even if you play it today in 2024, it still hits like front to back to front,
No, it aged really
ever
good.
really well. Really well. So shout out to Lauren Hill, man. She's definitely gonna be one of my goats forever.
Yep.
Regardless if she's got one album, she's one of them ones, man. Yo, I had so there's some controversy going on in
Uh
Kanye's world.
oh.
In
What they do
Kanye's
now?
world. So I guess, and I don't know if you might know a little more about this. So he had a song, I guess, with Nicki, and
Oh.
it was supposed to go on the Vultures album or another album or something like
No,
that,
it was supposed to be. I think I want to say not Jesus, but maybe Pablo. I think was supposed to go on there.
and it never got. He never put it on there.
No, she never cleared the. She never cleared her vocals, and
So
he just
fast,
and he got Ice
fast,
Spice, right?
yeah. So fast forward to now. Now he's got Ice Spice on the same track, I guess, that was supposed to
Ooh.
be for Nicki. So now you got people in Nicki's world, and then now Ice Spice and I guess Ice Spice and Nicki were pretty cool, but now they're at odds because I guess Nicki isn't fucking with Kanye
Yeah,
because it is. It's just a bunch of it's messy, super
yeah.
messy. Did you get to see any of this? Because it's
Sometimes
just
I can't
like
keep up. It just came out like I want to say 2 days ago.
yeah, and I happened to read the
Yeah.
article. I was like, yo, I
Yep.
gotta jot that down. So Ice Spice versus fucking Nicki. Nicki's obviously the queen. Ice Spice, she can't even hold Nicki's fucking bra strap, bro. You know what I mean? Like she evolved from Nicki.
A lot of them did, but there's people who surpassed her. Like
No,
I don't think
you're
I
right.
don't think she might be the first, but she's not the best, and she's not the best of all time. Like I'll put even Meg over her right now.
Really.
Yep, she just Nikki has the advantage of being like on Young Money and having all those features on either being featured or featuring on other albums. Like she's got it good. She got it real good.
I think Nicki kinda I don't want to say she lost her hunger for it,
Yeah.
but like you just said, she let these other women come in and kind of surpass her, and now
Yep.
she's playing catch up to where she was. But it's almost not too late. But listen, they right there with her. So like you got the
Yeah.
Cardis out there, Megan, like you said, Megan's, Glorilla.
Yep.
You got all these women in rap, like we talked about last episode. All these women in rap,
Yep.
and they're all fucking solid, bro.
And you will not mention
Solid.
Sexy Red's name for some reason. I'm keep waiting for it. You have not mentioned Sexy Red yet.
And you know what's crazy, man? I got to show respect to Sexy Red because she's one of them ones too, man.
Yep.
But she's not. I don't look at her like I look at Megan, Cardi, Glorilla. She's not there yet. She's ascending to that
Yeah.
point, but I can't mention her in the same conversation with those women. But she's
Listen,
almost there. She's almost
TikTok
there.
TikTok's gonna tell you something way different.
No, you're right.
She's
You're
got
right. It's
TikTok
fun.
on a stranglehold.
So popularity wise. Sexy
Yep.
Red is that she's right there with all of them. She may
Yep.
be more popular right now today than all of them because of social media.
Yep.
But I'm saying the music. If you're judging the music,
Hmm.
she's she's not. I don't think she's there. I don't think she's on Glorilla's level yet, or Megan. Like as far as musically,
I'm going to say that Sexy Red is a more ratchet Glorilla.
100%.
Sexy, like more ratchet, but I appreciate it. I appreciate the hell out of both of them. I might even appreciate Sexy Red more, but I appreciate the hell out of them.
One thing I like about Sexy Red is she's like unapologetically her. She
Yeah,
don't like, you know what I mean? She's not trying to stray away from that ratchet role. Like she's like, yo, this is who I am. I'm comfortable in my own skin, and we gonna run with it. So I can
I'm telling
appreciate
you,
that.
she's got people missing like Lil Baby and Future wanting them to come out with albums. She's got dudes listening all the time. She's got me listening.
No, you're right. You're right.
And
And I think
oh,
that's. Go ahead. Go ahead.
and speaking of, Future and Metro Boomin are coming out Friday. So that's gonna be something. A whole like those two, no features on it whatsoever. So I can't wait for that.
That's going to be a great project. I
Yeah,
didn't know that it was coming out, so I'm glad you mentioned that. I
yeah,
definitely want to tap in. Future, he's been chilling for a little bit, so like
yeah,
I want to see what that's hitting for. That's because and then you got
yeah,
Metro, like
yeah.
bro, he's got that distinct sound. He's one of them producers, like we
Hmm.
talked about that's definitely killing it and relevant in the game today. So definitely, I'm looking forward to that project
Yeah,
for
Friday, a
sure.
lot's coming out. Like even I hate to say this, but Beyonce's coming out, and I'll give it a listen, so I'm not like strangled by the Beehive, and I'll give it a fair listen. I'll give it a nice review because I like my life, and those fans don't play around. I
You
ain't
know
talking.
what's
I ain't
no
saying
no
nothing good
Beehive.
about her.
Listen, Beehive, she's the true queen, and it's funny you brought her up because it's another controversial thing that just came up, and I saw this in the news. You got to verify it. I
Yep.
heard that Erica Badu said that Beyonce stole her style.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, that
Oh
was
no.
and a lot of stuff
Ooh.
when I see like lines like that. I
Yeah.
think I was scrolling like maybe hiphopdx.com or something yesterday or maybe the day before, and I happened to jot it down. But yeah, she's got like a whole article of her talking about how Beyonce stole her style. How you feel about that?
Um, I would say
I don't.
more. I would say more.
I,
Solange might have stole her style, but not Beyonce.
yeah, I don't really agree with it. I think Erica Badu's probably speaking from like a bitter, like almost jealous perspective, just
Yeah.
because where Beyonce has blossomed to. And don't get me wrong, Erica Badu's one of them ones in her own right, but
Yes, she
she's
is.
not Beyonce. She's not Beyonce. You know,
Ooh.
Beyonce is the queen bee. I have no issue saying that.
Yep.
She's the one. She's the one for sure. And it's crazy like that a comment like that could be made and then it's all over the internet. Now people are like questioning like, yo, did she
You
steal her
think
style?
you think she's doing it for clicks?
I mean, I Erica Badu doesn't seem like a social media type person.
That's
So I
what I
mean,
would
for
like. It's weird.
it is that's why I'm saying it is weird. She's a very reserved individual. So for her to like make a statement like that, it almost makes you want to look into it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know, man. I think Beyonce's her own person. I can't see her. I don't know. It doesn't line up for me. But it
Yeah.
was something that caught my eye when I saw it. So it's definitely something to double back on and look into.
Yeah. That'll be something. Like, oh, also, I don't know if you know this, but St. Patty's Day was last weekend, and I'm still physically
Wait,
recovering from St. Patty's Day.
yo, I was gonna ask you how that day go. Well, was
Yo,
it crazy? Because I never made it out.
so I was supposed to get on a fire truck on there for the beer hub. We got one. One of our old bartenders got one, and we got bunch of stuff on there. It was pretty dope. And then I happened to look at the said fire truck, and I didn't feel the need to tear every ligament in my body getting on said fire truck. So I kind of I hung back a little bit. I hung back, and I went to Nail Creek to have a couple drinks, and I stayed out to like I don't know like 6:30. It was rough. I had a lot of drinks.
Bro, I bet. I can only imagine. I can only imagine. And I drove by Varick Street at like noon, and it
Yeah.
was flooded, flooded. I was like, I don't miss this.
Yep.
I should have came out, but I was just, I don't know, man. I get weird when there's a lot of people, and
No,
it's
I get.
crazy. I used to be the opposite. I would want to be in that crowd and be in the mix and hugging everyone, kissing
Yes.
cheeks.
Yep.
But I was like, I'm gonna stay away today. I wanted to
Yo,
so bad, but I couldn't bring
and
myself to do it.
and the old cheap man in me, this one still pissed me off. I won't say where, but at a certain establishment, I paid $9 for a beer in a plastic cup.
Are you
That's
shitting me?
that's wild. $9 for a beer in a plastic cup.
In Utica, New York, they have
Yeah,
some nerve, bro. Are you fucking shitting me?
yeah,
$9
nine
on
dollars.
St. Patty's Day parade day?
And
Like, bro, they should be
it's
giving that shit
genius.
away.
It's genius because people are gonna buy it, but like $9.
Yeah, I don't agree with it. And that's another reason why I kind of stayed away. I didn't
Yep,
want to be spend. I rather save my money than
yep.
fucking, because I knew it would be issues like that, and not that it was probably a vibe out there though. I mean, you
It
probably
was
had a
it was a
good
good
time.
it was a great time. But then that made me want to go back to home base down in the beer hub and just let's relax there for the rest of the day.
100%, 100%.
Oh,
Was everybody out? Everybody and their mother, like we talked
oh
about?
yeah, absolutely.
No, it's always a vibe down there, man. St. Patty's Day, I had enough experiences down there to know what it's like, but I definitely I can relate. I feel you. That's crazy though, bro.
Yo, I
Because I'm trying to visualize you all twisted on Barry.
I took that power nap and then I was up until like 4 in the morning afterwards because I had to go to sleep like an idiot.
Yeah, that's the only thing. Did you have to work the next day or no? No, probably not,
No,
right? Yeah, yeah,
no, it
because
wasn't bad.
shout out to Very Street. Shout out to
Yep,
St. Patty's Day, man.
yep,
That's always a dope. I seen pictures. I seen people all slumped. I saw
yep.
people smiling. I didn't hear about any drama or anything negative
No,
happening. So that's always an amazing thing.
always a
Um,
plus.
Especially in the world we live in now, man. People always seem to find drama in the happiness.
For the
So,
dumbest
so,
things.
so over the dumbest thing. So it's good to see the pictures I saw. Everyone smiling, and then
Yep,
hearing your rendition of it. It that kind of warms my heart, man. Shout out to Utica for
yeah.
fucking behaving themselves.
We
Great
we
job,
did it.
Utica.
We made it.
Great job, Utica. Bro, I was thinking about it before we got this episode going. So we're on episode 9.
Yep.
Like it's been a crazy ride these last like 9 to 10 weeks. You and I tapping in every week. It's
Hmm.
really been something that I enjoyed, man. And like I said before, I always look forward to it. And I want to continue to make this thing better, bro. Because we're
Yeah.
having some great banter and conversation, and the people are tapping in, man. I'm
Yes.
seeing the views go up on every episode. You
I'm
know,
getting the
we
feedback. I got people
get the
telling me they watch
feedback.
like pretty much the whole season in one day. I'm like, stop playing.
That's
Stop playing.
dope. And yo,
Yep.
that's dope. That's why we do it.
Yep.
And I think the reason why I really like to do this because we get to connect with people we don't get to see every day, and
Yep.
they get to see us, and they get to hear our voice and hear our perspective on
Hmm.
everything, man. And that's the beauty about social media. That's why I
Hmm.
love social media
It
because it
brings
keeps
everything
people
together.
connected, keep people together, man. So it's a
Yep.
beautiful thing, man. So shout out to us for
Yep.
staying consistent and keeping this thing going. This is the
Not missing
fucking
one
me,
week.
bro. It's been amazing. It's been amazing, bro. Super dope. Super
Oh.
dope. Um, I'm trying to think. There was one other thing I wanted to touch on, and it's super random,
Uh oh.
but I wanted to bring it up. You know how random I get. Um, there's a and shout out to the people in the podcast world. So Caitlyn Jenner, Lamar Odom started a podcast.
What? I can't look.
And you know what's crazy? I'm intrigued. Like
to,
I'm intrigued, bro.
to talk about what?
So I guess they want to. So I guess the premise is like it's going to be like a sports talk show. Shout out to air quotes too, because everyone loves
Yeah.
my air quotes.
Mm,
Yeah,
you're, you're better about that.
air quotes get me in trouble, so I got to stop with the air quotes. But yeah, no. So I guess it's like a sports talk show or something. I think it'll be just entertainment, something for people to talk about, similar to what we're doing. I don't want to
so,
compare us to their podcast, but
so you think they're not going to be mentioning the Kardashians at all? Not once.
and that's the thing. I mean, how can they not? That's what brought them together, right?
Like it's weird. They're going to have Trisha Thompson on the show.
Who knows, man?
Oh,
I just saw. I happened to see it on TikTok,
yeah,
and there was like a clip of it, and I was like, "Yo, that may be." I may tap in and watch an episode
yeah.
just to see it, just to see what they're talking about. Really,
I will say
also,
on the more on a serious note, like if you basketball nerds out there, you need to go watch the JJ Redick LeBron podcast.
and that was what
That
exactly. That's what I was
woo,
about to say next. That's the podcast I really want to tap into.
yeah, it's good. I watched
I
it.
s- I didn't. I fell asleep. I was watching the first episode, but I noticed they were really diving into like the X's and O's,
Yep,
like the like basketball junkie talk. And I think that, bro, there's a place for it. I don't see that out. People don't. There. I mean, there's basketball podcasts out there, but not
yep,
like breaking down the game from a fundamental standpoint and like a coaching perspective. It's dope to see, man, and it's dope to see LeBron on camera.
yep,
You know, we
yeah.
I don't
You know, Jordan wouldn't have done it.
I don't know about that.
He
Jordan,
would not. He would not have done it.
Jordan.
He'd be out somewhere
Listen,
gambling.
social media didn't exist in Jordan's era, so we
Jordan
can't.
would have hated it.
We don't know how he would have handled it. All the players of today hate it, but they embrace it. You know
They're
what I
smart.
mean? Look how long it took Brian to get in front of a camera. He's been in the league 21 years, and social media has been around for at least 15 of those years. He's always straying away from the camera, as far as like
The
giving us
decisions.
the real. I'm saying giving us the real, not straying away from the camera. Like obviously he knows where the cameras are, but I'm
Yeah,
saying giving us a show like this, bringing us into his mindset, bringing us into his world even a little more. Because even he had that show on HBO, The Shop. That
yeah.
was more his
Like scripted, like produced.
that, and he kind of let his guy Maverick kind of run the show. And
Yeah.
Brown wasn't even there every episode. You know what I mean? He was there sometimes. So
Hmm.
like even that, I can't really count that as like a show that Brown was on. But this is him. This
Yeah.
is him raw. This is raw, uncut. Him and
18
JJ kind of
bottles of
chopping
red
it up.
wine everywhere.
I love it. I love to see it, man. Shout out to
Yep.
JJ and Brian. What's the name of that podcast? You know?
Oh, I forgot the name of it too. It's something pretty deep.
Yeah, I can't remember. It slipped in my mind too. I apologize to the viewers. I
Yep.
really I can't remember the name of it. But shout out to that podcast, and I definitely I'm a follow it and tap in and
Yeah.
see what those guys got to say. But Uncle Juice, man,
Yeah.
Bear Banter, bro. Let's get back to ours. Bear Banter,
Yeah. We're
episode
here.
9. I really, bro. I'm in shock, bro. I'm in awe because this is an amazing feat, man. You get through one season. Obviously,
Yep.
we had one more episode, but this is incredible, bro.
Yeah. What do you think? What are you gonna do in your time off? You gonna be eating local still?
100%. Always eat local, man. Actually,
Yeah.
and
The
we gotta really
wing guy.
eat local. Eat local. We got a really big trip coming up too. So stay tuned. If you follow any of my eat local stuff, stay tuned because we're taking this thing to another level. So we appreciate all the support for that too. So thanks for
Oh,
bringing that up.
yeah. Shout out to your last video, but I watched it when you did that place out in Clinton.
Oh,
Those wings are
Giovanni's,
good. They look good.
bro, and they honestly they were some of the best wings I've had in a minute. Like
Yeah.
I've tried wings in a lot of places, and they got it right. It's crazy, right in the heart of Clinton, man. Probably about 15 minutes from Utica, but it's definitely worth the drive, man. If you're ever in
Yeah.
Clinton, get that, stop at Giovanni's, get some of
Hmm.
their pizza and wings, and you'll be happy.
I'm telling you, I'm about to tag along. You can be the wing guy. I just want to try
Listen,
out those teas.
bro, you're
I'm a new wings
coming.
connoisseur.
You're coming, bro. You're definitely coming on an episode, man. I definitely want to bring you along and get your take on camera while we're eating the food. Let you
Yep.
review it a little bit. Yo, whose Duke jersey you got on? I just noticed that. I'm fucking
JJ.
oblivious.
I know
All
you
right,
didn't see any of this the whole time.
I just noticed it, bro. I just
You're a
noticed it.
bowman. You're a bowman.
Shout out to JJ though, man. He's probably, I think, one of the greatest Duke players to come out of Duke. Yeah, Duke.
The
Nah,
goat.
I respect
The
JJ.
goat.
He's probably one of the most hated too.
Yeah. I
That
mean,
number four.
Grayson's up there.
I hated him in college though, JJ. I think
Yeah.
that oh man, but he was good, man. You know, you hate the great ones. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? Uncle Juice, bro. Listen,
Yo.
we right there. Bear
Yep. There it
Banter
is.
episode. Listen, episode 9, bro.
9.
Wow. It's been an
9.
amazing feat, bro. It's always nice to catch up with you, man. Chop
Yep.
it up. Listen,
Yep.
same time next week, bro. You already know what
Yep.
it is. Bear
Season
Banter.
finale.
Listen, season finale.
Yeah.
Tap in. Go
Yeah.
subscribe. Hit the bell,
Catch up.
please.
Catch up. Catch up with your
Yeah,
boys.
catch up. Listen, go to episode 1 and catch up. Listen, we got one more episode, and then we're gonna dive into season 2. But listen, we appreciate everybody who's following us.
Everyone. I love y'all.
Everybody, love you all. Thank you, Uncle Juice. It's been real, bro.
All
I'm
right,
gonna
brother.
tap in with you. Yo,
See you.
my guy, love you, man.
Bye.
My guy. Yes, sir.